Brazil's land forces are entering a period of renewal that many analysts increasingly describe as an armored renaissance. For decades, the Brazilian army relied on a mix of legacy platforms, notably the EE-9 Cascavel and EE-11 Urutu, along with a modest number of tanks and infantry vehicles that reflected the procurement logic of the late Cold War. These vehicles served the country well, especially in peacekeeping missions and regional stability operations. Yet a continental-sized nation with immense geographic diversity cannot rely indefinitely on aging systems. As Brazil looks toward its role in Latin America and the broader international community in the coming decade, modernization of land combat vehicles has become not only desirable but inevitable. The decisions made in the past 3 years, particularly the acquisition of the Centauro II and the modernization of the Cascavel, reflect a strategic shift that aligns military needs with national ambitions. Brazil's geography defines its military posture. The country spans deep jungle, long land borders, vast savanna, dense cities, and critical coastal regions. That environment places exceptional demands on mobility, endurance, and adaptability. Brazil does not prepare for large-scale armored warfare like that of European powers, but it must manage border security, organized crime threats, illicit trafficking, contingencies in remote regions, and the need to support federal security in moments of domestic instability. These missions require vehicles that can deploy quickly across long distances, maintain reliability in harsh climates, and deliver sufficient firepower to deter and, when necessary, neutralize rapidly emerging threats. In this context, the introduction of the Centauro II is not simply a new procurement line, it is a statement about how Brazil intends to project land power. The Centauro II, a modern 8x8 armored wheeled combat vehicle armed with a 120mm gun, represents a generational upgrade from previous reconnaissance and mobile fire support platforms. Its powerful engine, long operational range, advanced fire control systems, and improved protection grant Brazil a capability that did not previously exist within its doctrine. Unlike tracked tanks that demand large logistical footprints, the Centauro II is designed for rapid deployment across wide distances. This fits naturally with Brazil's operational geography, where strategic speed often determines mission success more than sheer armor mass. Deploying the Centauro II to brigades responsible for Amazon security, Southern Border Patrol, and rapid reaction units provides the Army with a versatile tool suitable for diverse terrain. The strategic benefits of adopting the Centauro go beyond its technical specifications. The platform allows Brazil to strengthen deterrence without committing to a fleet of heavy tanks, an option that would impose considerable operating costs and logistical demands. At the same time, the Centauro's firepower places Brazil at the forefront of wheeled armored capability in the region. Comparative assessments across Latin America highlight that few neighboring militaries field vehicles of equivalent performance. Without emphasizing superiority or competition, this modernization naturally reinforces Brazil's leadership role in regional defense cooperation. While the Centauro symbolizes forward momentum, the modernization of the EE-9 Cascavel into the Cascavel NG tells another important story: the preservation and transformation of domestic industrial heritage. The original Cascavel, produced by Engesa, was an export success that equipped numerous armies and helped Brazil build credibility in the global armored vehicle market. Modernizing this platform extends its life while embedding contemporary technologies such as advanced sensors, digital systems, improved engines, and enhanced ballistic protection. The Cascavel NG becomes a bridge between Brazil's industrial past and its technological future, reinforcing the value of national defense companies while providing the Army with a reliable reconnaissance and support platform. The decision to modernize, rather than fully retire, the Cascavel aligns with Brazil's long-standing emphasis on balancing cost, operational need, and domestic production. The upgrades reduce procurement pressure in the near term while freeing resources to invest in next-generation main battle tanks and infantry fighting vehicles later in the decade. In many ways, the Cascavel NG is the practical partner of the Centauro II. One provides high firepower mobile engagement, the other delivers reconnaissance and situational awareness essential for modern combined arms operations. Together, they reshape the core of Brazil's armored brigades. Looking ahead, the Brazilian Army has already signaled interest in acquiring a new main battle tank and a new infantry fighting vehicle to form the backbone of its future heavy and medium brigades. These prospective programs emphasize reliability in tropical climates, adaptability to difficult soils, digital integration, and long-term maintenance sustainability. While no final platform has been selected, the Army's criteria suggest it is seeking vehicles compatible with a doctrine that blends mobility, distributed firepower, and network-centric operations. The eventual choices will determine Brazil's armored identity in the period between 2030 and 2035. What makes this modernization wave notable is not only the platforms themselves, but the broader transformation they support. Brazil is shifting from a structure built on legacy Cold War assumptions toward a layered armored ecosystem. Wheeled fire support vehicles like the Centauro provide rapid offensive and defensive action. Modernized reconnaissance platforms like the Cascavel NG collect and relay information in real time. Future infantry vehicles will transport soldiers with better protection and situational awareness. Potential new tanks will anchor heavy formations when needed. Altogether, this architecture reflects a nation that seeks readiness, responsiveness, and deterrence without losing sight of economic and industrial constraints. Public opinion in Brazil, although not dominated by defense topics, has generally viewed the modernization of land forces with approval. Citizens understand that an army equipped with outdated vehicles cannot effectively defend borders or assist civil authorities. Analysts, veterans, and specialized media outlets have responded even more positively, noting that the Army is finally aligning its operational needs with contemporary equipment. Concerns remain regarding long-term maintenance and acquisition costs, but these discussions occur within the reasonable boundaries of democratic oversight. For many Brazilians, the Centauro II and Cascavel NG symbolize responsibility rather than extravagance, investments that protect national sovereignty while strengthening domestic industry. These programs also carry industrial and technological implications. The involvement of Brazilian companies in modernizing vehicles, integrating systems, and developing future capabilities supports job creation and strengthens Brazil's position as an emerging defense producer. The more the country builds, upgrades, and adapts its own armored solutions, the more competitive it becomes in export markets. The Guarani 6x6 program demonstrates that Brazil can design and manufacture vehicles appealing to foreign buyers. The modernization of land combat forces reinforces that trajectory. Over time, Brazil could evolve into the principal defense supplier for Latin America, offering platforms tailored to regional needs and environments. By integrating the Centauro II, upgrading the Cascavel, and preparing for new armored vehicles, Brazil is making a deliberate choice to maintain a capable land force that matches the demands of its continental responsibilities. The coming decade will test how well these systems integrate into doctrine, how effectively logistics and training adapt, and how consistently procurement remains aligned with long-term strategy. If these challenges are met, Brazil will enter the mid-2030s with one of the most modern and balanced armored forces in the Western Hemisphere. The armored renaissance is more than an equipment upgrade. It is a strategic message that Brazil sees its future as one of responsibility, readiness, and regional leadership. For observers seeking to understand how national power evolves, Brazil offers a compelling example of how modernization, industry, and geography shape a country's path forward.